Eyewitness News is covering the flu now. Plan and prepare, but don't panic. That's the message from health officials as new cases of H1N1 continue to pop up across the state.
Let's get right to Eyewitness News reporter Sean Daly. He joins us live now in Providence with details on H1N1 in Rhode Island. Sean.
With the state health director, Dr. David Gifford, taking his own advice and staying home with what we're told is a mild case of the sniffles, one of his top deputies came here to the State House this morning with an update on the H1N1 flu virus in Rhode Island and around the country.
Currently, the recommendation is that...
This is Rhode Island's Emergency Management Advisory Council on flu preparations, getting an update on the H1N1 flu virus, starting with the fact that the primary targets of the vaccine remain pregnant women and children.
And not just because women and children first sounds good, but because it's actually scientifically very sound. The pregnant women are at particularly high risk for bad outcomes. And when you think about a flu-like illness in the community, the children are where it gets spread around.
State health officials expected a wave of H1N1 last spring, which they saw, in this fall, which they're now seeing, and again next spring. But so far, only 3 confirmed deaths in Rhode Island since last spring and none since September 1st, thanks in no small part to the virus not having strengthened as feared. But even so, H1N1 can hit hard.
While it's mild in 99% of people, it can be quite severe in that other 1%. And that other 1% includes younger populations, pregnant women, other high-risk groups. But at the same time, I think we can take some comfort that the mortality of this virus is more about 1 per 1,000 or 1 per 10,000 rather than a 1 or 2 per 100, which is what the 1918 pandemic was.
To put that in perspective, so far in this pandemic, there have been 1,000 deaths nationally. That's a much lower number than the 30,000 people who die every year from seasonal flu. Live at the State House with the Providence Mobile Newsroom, Sean Daly, Eyewitness News.
Sean, thanks very much. And a reminder now, be sure to stay with Eyewitness News as we continue to cover the flu. We will bring you the very latest developments on the H1N1 virus as they happen. And remember, you can log on to WPRI.com anytime. Once there, you'll find the answers to some frequently asked questions, as well as details about vaccines and tips on keeping yourself and your loved ones safe.